excuses are not from God. God does not work with excuses. Excuses are originated from the fallen man. When Adam fell, the first thing he learned how to do was to give excuse. The woman you gave to me caused this. Anytime you start giving excuse, you are speaking as the fallen man. So the plan of God is for marriage to be for better and forever. So there is no room for divorce. In case you're already divorced here, I'm not talking to you. There's always hope for you. So what we are trying to do is to amend and correct what some of us have already made the mistake. Some are about to make the mistake, because as generation is increasing, as year goes, there's every probability that the longevity of marriages, the lifespan of marriages is reducing. So if you check decades ago, you find out that people stay more in marriage compared to now. Tell me how the future is going to be. Nowadays that people have been deceived and told that you can come out as a male, but inside of you, you are a female. Is to distort the image of marriage. A generation where 44% of all marriages, first marriages, are broken, and 64% of all second marriages must break, and 73% of all third marriage must break. So you can see the lifespan of marriage. Mark 10 from verse 2. The Pharisee came and asked him, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife? Testing him. And he answered and said to them, what did Moses command you? They said, Moses permitted a man to write a certificate of divorce, to dismiss her. And Jesus answered and said to them, because of the hardness of your hearts, he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So then they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Meaning, let not the faults of men or the differences of man. You see, Jesus was not answering this question because he was not using the situations of men to answer, but he's speaking from the plan of God. Say, I was abused, I was beaten, I was whatsoever you want to count there that caused divorce. He didn't mention any of them. So we need to learn and understand God's plan for marriages, because people have tried to say most fights in marriage are caused by finance. Elon Musk is divorced twice. He's the richest man on earth now. Bill Gates is a divorcee. Jeff Bezos is also a divorcee. So if you want to talk about love, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, they are divorced. What is the origin of marriage and what is the cause of divorce in marriage? So the Lord said, the first thing you must understand in marriage is self-identification. Understand who you are, what you represent. Genesis 2 from verse 20. In case you don't know who you are, you're already married. You will know inside that marriage. You will not divorce and go and learn again. You will know inside. So Adam gave names to all cattle, to birds of the air, and to every beast of the field. But to Adam, there was not found a helper comparable to him. Do you hear that word there? Comparable. Somebody you can communion with. To be comparable, it speaks about mutual understanding. Mutual what? Yes, that person must have mutual understanding with you. So not somebody you are explaining something for. Anybody you meet in your life, you are communicating with that person, and you have to say, that's not what I was saying, no, that's not what I was saying, no, that's not what I was saying, no. Just avoid that person. Every time you're always trying to explain, the more you are explaining, you are saying, so you mean, don't try to manage it. You people are not meant to be. As painful as it is, you find out that even when we are talking about marriage, it doesn't speak about, there's nothing outwardly you first of all pick in marriage. It's not something to talk about the outward. It's not the appearance. For something to be comparable to you is not appearance. So it's something you can't see. Understanding are things you can't see. The person must be able to relate with you. Must have the same goal with you. Same vision. Same purpose. So mutual understanding, same vision, and same destination. If these three things are understood, there's every probability that marriage will last. When I say same destination, do you know that you can sit in a plane with a thief, with a killer, with a suicide bomber, with all manner of persons can be in a plane together and they won't fight. You know why? They are all going to same destination. The end product matters a lot. Are we going to same destination? So if two people are going to same destination, it doesn't matter who they are, the race, their personality, they must get to the end. So destination matters a lot. Same goal, same purpose is the second one. Both of you must have same interests. The relationship between Jesus and the Father was that at the end of everything you do on earth, you must die on the cross. That is the purpose. He said, for this purpose, when it was time for him to die, he said, my Father, save me from this hour. So when it comes to business relationship, you find out that you can have a relationship with a Muslim, Hindu. You don't have issues with that because there is a purpose that brought both of you together. So all marriages must have purpose, must have destination, and must have mutual understanding. May the Lord give us understanding.